I welcome all of you to part 2 of chapter 13. The drought continued until we lost count of the time. Day after day, the pitiless sun blazed down, scorching whatever still struggled to grow and baking the earth hard until at last it split and great irregular fissures gaped in the land. Plants died and the grass rotted. Cattle and sheep crept to the river that was no more and perished there for lack of water. Lizards and squirrels lay prone and gasping in the blistering sunlight. In the town, a water reservoir had been built for the tannery workers and their families, but now others were allowed a limited quantity as well. So thither I journeyed every morning, and when I said how many were perhaps half a mudpot would be doled out, sometimes a little more, depending upon who was in charge. Then some of the women, in their greed, began to claim to have more children than they had, and non-existent relatives, and there were jealousies and spite and bitter argument, and until at last it was decreed that each person must come in his own right only, not for others, even children and old men, and this put an end to the cheating and quarreling. But it was hard for many who had not their full strength. Then, after the heat had endured for days and days, and our hopes had shriveled with the paddy, too late to do any good, then we saw the storm clouds gathering, and before long the rains came lashing down, making up in fury for the long drought, and giving the grateful land as much as it could suck and more. But in us there were nothing left, no joy, no call for joy. It had come too late. So that ends chapter 12. And we can say that as a conclusion to chapter 12, that the visual imagery is used here, even the rain when it comes late, pathetic plight, even the rain when it comes late. Pathetic plight of the people. The language used in the last stanza is very strong and clear, and the writer conveys the feelings very well. Uh, and we can also say that the drought and how this chapter shows how the drought and its adverse impacts on the village. The total dependency of the people on the agriculture was a major reason for or the object of poverty for the poverty of rural Indian villages. The crops depended on volatile climatic conditions. So thus, it could be said so. And with that, we can end chapter 13 and meet you in the next video with chapter 14. Thank you. And do subscribe to my channel and like my video and click the bell icon for more notifications.